Buddha once said, "Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is the one who endures that final victory comes." Most people don't understand the true meaning of endurance anymore. Endurance takes time, effort, and care. For example, when all the crew had to walk thousands of miles carrying all of their necessities along with them. When Clark had to move his family from Virginia to Kentucky and still live up to the expectations that his brothers left behind for him. Clark was expected to grow up as a young man and take care of his family when all he wanted to do was go to school and perfect his grammar. William Clark was born on August 1st, 1770, and was 9 out of 10 children in his family. He had 5 brothers and 3 sisters at the time. All of his brothers were in the war in high rankings, so that left Clark with the responsibility of taking care of his family as a man would do. Clark never had formal school, and he was tutored at home. His tutor wasn't that great either. This showed how he had endurance because he had to live up to the expectations of his family and still take care of them. Although Clark had responsibilities, he never looked at the glass half empty. He looked at it half full. When Sacagawea was kidnapped by a group of Histadas, when Sacagawea was about 12, she was kidnapped from her original Indian tribe along with several other girls. She was kidnapped, and in those resulted in death of 4 men, 4 women, and several boys. When Sacagawea was 13, she was taken wife by one of the leaders. But she wasn't the only wife he had. By the time she was 16, she was pregnant and had joined the Corps of Discovery. When she joined, she was a part of their group, and she had to travel carefully, but was still helpful. She showed Lewis and Clark what to eat, what not to eat, what to touch, what not to touch, and what the animals were that they didn't know. She finally had her child. This shows how she had endurance because she never had a childhood, and she had to grow up young as Clark had to. So the next time you think you endured something, think twice. Think about what people in Lewis and Clark expedition had to endure. Think about what you have endured. Does it measure out to what they had to endure? So, did I change your world?